What's up, family? Man, I bless you. I bless each and every one of you. May God bless you. May God guide you and keep you and comfort you and aid you in your growth and development. Family, we have to grow up. We have to grow up. Man, if you know anything about me, excuse me, man, I'm a Raiders fan. You know what I mean? And I can't even tell you when the last time I watched a game, but when it comes to football, that's my football team as far as NFL. One of the things I like about I love their slogan, commitment to excellence. Commitment to excellence. And the question is, we got to ask ourselves as adults, man, what are you committed to? What are you committed to? And the truth is, it's going to fuck us up when we really come to understand what we're really committed to. Because the great majority of us ain't committed to what we really think we committed to. See, so many people talk growth and development because that's like a catchphrase now. That's like a cliche now. You know what I mean? Everybody's growth and development, growth and development, growth, but ain't nobody really trying to push growth and development. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. I promise you that. Everybody talking about growth and development ain't really about that life. Just like a lot of motherfuckers in hip hop and all these other places, they talk about they like dope and they talk about the streets and banging and slinging, and these motherfuckers really ain't about that life. Just because people get up on platforms and they talk and rap and sing about something, don't really mean that's what they really about. That don't mean that's really their character. Just like a lot of people go to church. A lot of preachers get up in church talking all the Bible and talking da-da-da-da and love and da-da-da-da, but they ain't really about that life. The great majority of them ain't really about that life. If the truth be told, what are you committed to? See, most people, if the truth be told, they committed to putting money in their pockets. If the truth be told. Most people are committed to themselves in regards to their come up. If the truth be told. Most people ain't as loving and compassionate and caring and nurturing and giving as they pretend to be. If the truth be told. Most people are selfish as fuck. Real shit. Real shit. I know we don't like talking about this stuff. I know we don't like having these real heart-to-heart conversations. But it is what it is. Most people are looking out for them. They're trying to look out for them. What they think is in their best interest. They don't give a fuck what you talking about. They don't give a fuck what you got going on. They just want a piece of the pie. How can they benefit from you? What can they get from you? It's all that matters to them. They don't give a fuck about anything else. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? We got to grow the fuck up and understand this. Question. What are you really committed to? See, you can't talk about you're committed to your health and you ain't really doing the shit to take care of your health. You can't really say you committed to living your best life and you eating stupid ass shit all the time. You drinking stupid ass shit all the time. You can't say you committed to being the best version of you. And you running around smoking and drinking and just getting lit and turned the fuck up all the fucking time. You can't say that you really love you. You can't say that you really value you. And you constantly fucking vaping. You have no fucking idea the chemicals and poison you're putting into your body. How the fuck can you say that you care about you and you putting fucking poison in your body? You putting fucking chemicals you can't even pronounce. You don't even know where to begin to pronounce this shit at. You have no fucking idea at all of the poison, of the chemicals that you're putting into your body. You have no fucking idea of the possible side effects, of the long-term side effects of the chemicals that you're putting into your body. We're talking about being committed. What the fuck are you committed to? How the fuck can you say you committed to you and you're killing off your fucking self? How the fuck can you say you committed to you? To being the best version of you, and you putting shit into your body that you don't even know what the fuck it is and how it's gonna affect you. You have no fucking idea if this cutting off 10, 15, or 20 years of your fucking life. You have no idea. Kind of like when cigarettes first came out, everybody was smoking. All the cowboys were smoking, and you wasn't a man if you wasn't smoking. So the slogan said, you know what I mean? Only real men smoke Marlboro and all this other bullshit. And everybody wanted to be cool. Everybody wanted to be sexy. So everybody was walking around with their fucking cigarette. Not understanding, not having a fucking clue that smoking cigarettes like that was gonna lead to cancer. Smoking cigarettes like that was gonna fuck up their long-term life. Smoking cigarettes like that was gonna cause all types of ailments. But it was cool when they were young. But they had no fucking idea what they were doing to their life. You getting all these injections to your body. You have no fucking idea what you're doing to your body. You have no fucking idea of how you're fucking up your body. I'm talking about being committed. What are you committed to? See, you can tell somebody that goes to the gym a lot and they work out and they're committed to their physical being as far as, man, I gotta work right, I gotta work out right, I gotta get my cardio in, I gotta get my weight training in, I gotta get my stretching in, and you could tell that they trying to do the best that they can when it comes to their body. Dancers, man, they're putting in 8-10 hours a day dancing and training, physical training and exercise and all this other shit, trying to eat right. Why? Because they're committed to their craft. See this picture of Kobe, this little thing of Kobe Bryant, my favorite basketball player of all time. Kobe Bryant was committed to his craft. When everybody else was out clubbing and drinking, Kobe was in the gym. When everybody else is out relaxing and hanging out, Kobe was shooting baskets. When everybody else was going out and just doing what the fuck they want, Kobe was training. Commitment to excellence. What are you committed to? What are you committed to? Truth be told, so we're committed to hustling. We're committed to being grimy. We're committed to fucking drama. We're committed to the fucking bullshit. We're committed to the fucking pettiness. That's our commitment. We're all for that bullshit. Whatever drama is going on social media, we're committed to that bullshit. Whatever drama's going on in politics or on TV, we're committed to that bullshit. We love that shit. We eat it up. We gobble that shit up. Because we're committed to it. We can't get enough of it. We're fiending for the next sensation. We're fiending for the next gossip to drop. We're fiending for the latest news. We're fiending for the bullshit. Because that's what we're committed to. I'm talking about commitment to excellence. Oh, God, help me. That's hard. That's difficult. See, kind of like Kobe Bryant. When everybody else is out getting turned the fuck up, you got to be committed to, man, I got to deal with my motherfucking bullshit. Everybody else is out chasing ass, chasing pussy and dick and whoop-doo-doo. I mean, you gotta be committed to, man, I gotta fix my motherfucking shit. I gotta get my motherfucking life right. Everybody else is out going clubbing and whatever the fuck they do now. As far as getting turned the fuck up and getting lit and, you know what I mean? Everybody's committed to that shit. Everybody, they'll spend a week's worth of income on that fucking dress, on that fucking outfit. They'll hustle, grind, suck dick, fuck whatever the fuck they can so they can get the money to buy that next outfit, or so they can trick the next motherfucker into buying that outfit for them, to get them those Louis Vuitton shoes or whatever the fuck it is that they want. They're committed to that bullshit, and they'll do whatever it takes to get there. And while they out doing that, man, you gotta be committed to, man, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Y'all go right on ahead and suck all the dick you want to. Go right on ahead and fuck all you want to. Go right on ahead, steal and grind and do what the fuck you want to on that bullshit. I'm gonna take my ass home. I'm gonna take my ass out to the fucking park, to the woods, to the beach, where the fuck I need to be. Sit my ass down and deal with my motherfucking bullshit. Why? Because I'm committed to being in a relationship. I'm committed to healing. I'm committed to growth and development. I'm committed to getting beyond the pain and the trauma of yesteryear. You know what I mean? I'm committed to moving beyond where I used to be at. I'm committed to being further along than where I'm at right now. I'm committed to being the best version of me. So I ain't got time for the bullshit. I ain't got time for the distractions. I ain't got time for your bullshit, hanging out with you, laughing and chopping up cheese and and taking all these fucking photos of stupid ass shit. I ain't got time to be going out and getting drunk and smoking and hanging and gambling and I ain't got time for the bullshit. Why? Because I'm committed. Committed to me. Becoming the best version of me. I'm committed to healing every fucking thing that I've gone through. I'm committed to growing through every fucking thing that I've ever experienced. I'm committed. And it don't matter who like it and who don't like it. Who don't matter if they say I'm a square, I'm a lame, I'm a buster, I'm a clown. They could say what the fuck they want to say. I'm committed to me. I'm not committed to them. So I don't give a fuck what they talking about. They're entitled to live life the way they want to. They're entitled to live life on their terms. And I'm going to live life on my terms regardless of who likes it and who don't like it. Regardless of what the fuck they got to say about it. I don't give a damn. I'm not committed to a fucking religious organization. I'm not committed to a fucking political affiliation or political group. I don't give two fucks about any of the fucking candidates. I don't give two fucks about any of the fucking parties. I don't give two fucks about any Christian religious organization. I don't. I'm not committed to that bullshit, and it's bullshit to me. To each their own. If that's what you do, that's what you do. I'm not here to knock that. For you. But for me, it ain't. That's not for me. That's just like the lady that you in love with, the dude you in love with. That's great for you. That's for you. Your queen, your king, man, that's your thing. That ain't got shit to do with me. At all. Your religious beliefs, your political beliefs, that's your thing. That's your boo, that's your king, that's your queen. That ain't got shit to do with me. That ain't none of my motherfucking business. I don't give two fucks about what you got going on over yonder. But as for me in my house, I'm gonna do motherfucking me. And I'm gonna enjoy the ride. Because I'm committed to me. I'm committed to what I came here to do. And I know that's gonna fuck a lot of people up. I was like, oh no, you gotta be committed to God. There's a whole lot of you motherfuckers running around talking about y'all committed to God and y'all don't know shit about you. So a whole lot of you motherfuckers running around talking about, I'm committed to the Lord. I'm committed to Jesus. I'm committed to Yahshua. I'm committed to this. Okay, well, if you committed to them like you say you are, then you need to sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, and learn about you. If you committed to them like you think you are, like you say you are, then you need to sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, stop being so fucking judgmental, stop being so fucking self-righteous, and deal with your motherfucking trauma, deal with your motherfucking baggage, deal with your motherfucking issues. You can't be committed to them running around preaching and not dealing with your fucking shit. You can't be committed to them quoting scriptures all fucking day long, but never dealing with your fucking issues. You can't be committed to them preaching all fucking day long, but never dealing with your fucking trauma. At some point, you gotta grow the fuck up emotionally. At some point, you're gonna have to learn to realize or come to the understanding that, damn, I gotta do me. And doing me is not a selfish thing. Doing me is for the greater good of humanity. You gotta catch that. Doing you, what you're committed to as far as your growth and development, that's for the greater good of humanity. So when you do you and you just wilding the fuck out, when you do you and you just getting lit and turned the fuck up and high and fucking and sucking every fucking thing that come around you, that's selfish. Because that's not for the greater good of humanity. But when you're sitting there dealing with your fucking pain and your trauma and you're healing from that shit, you're understanding that shit, you're growing through that shit. That's for the greater good of humanity. Now you got something to offer humanity. Now you got some lessons and some wisdom that you can help and give others. So that's for you, but it's ultimately for the greater good of humanity. You gotta catch that. That's the difference of me doing me and so many other people doing them. And again, they're entitled to do what the fuck they want to. We saying the same thing. I'm doing me. They doing them. But they're doing them for selfish motives. They're doing them for selfish fucking gain. They're doing them for their motherfucking self. They doing them because they trying to get what they can get. And they ain't about nobody else. So they gonna hustle, they gonna finesse, they gonna finagle, they gonna do what the fuck they can to get what the fuck they want. Because they doing them. Then there's people like us. We're doing us. We're doing me. You're doing you. And yes, it's about our healing. It's about our growth and development. But the bigger picture, it's about our growth and development, and it's about our healing, so that we could be a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of light for the rest of humanity. So now we can offer humanity something beneficial. Now we can bring ourselves to humanity as a beacon of hope. You ain't got to stay on that negative, toxic ass shit. You ain't got to stay on that low frequency. You ain't got to stay on that low vibration bullshit. You ain't got to be depressed and suicidal and full of anxiety and fear and hate and jealousy and hatred and all this other stupid shit. The question is, what the fuck are you committed to? So many people, man, I'm committed to my education. I'm going to school to learn. Okay, who's benefiting from that? Who's gonna benefit from that? Are you doing that just to shut your fucking family up? Are you doing that because you really got low self-esteem and you need to feel like you're part of something? You doing that because you're trying to prove how smart you are? You're trying to prove how articulate you are? Are you doing that because you're hoping to get a great paying job afterwards? That's all you. That's selfish as fuck. The question is, how can you benefit humanity? How can you help humanity reach its full potential? How can you help your fellow citizens heal and grow through the trauma and the bullshit that they've gone through? How can you be a beacon of hope? I'm not against education. But you understand that, man, is this a motherfucking trap for you? Is this a hustle for them to get you in debt financially? What are you going to do with that fucking degree? What are you going to do with that degree that you can't do? I mean, that somebody else can't do with, you know what I mean? If I ain't got that degree, I can't do this. Because you got this degree, is that the only way you can do what you want to do? Is with that degree. See, just because everybody say go to school, don't mean that you're the one that's supposed to be going to school. Just because everybody says, oh yeah, you should have a college degree and you could do with a college degree and it opens up all these doors and There's a whole lot of motherfuckers that ain't went to school as far as college. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers that ain't graduated from college. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers that, man, this is bullshit. This is a game. This is a hustle. Nah, I'm gonna go do me over here. I'm not gonna do what you tell me to do. To be part of the fucking system. To be part of the fucking matrix. That's not what I was called to do. I'm gonna go do me over here. Where I have peace of mind, where I have joy. I'm gonna do me. And everything that I came here to do, I'm gonna do. Everything I came here to accomplish, I'm gonna accomplish. And I don't need a motherfucking degree, some certificate from some man and telling me that, oh yeah, you're accomplishing, you're that. I don't need nobody's fucking confirmation. I don't need anybody's fucking affirmations. We gotta grow the fuck up. What are you committed to? Are you really committed to your growth and development? Are you really committed to being the best version of you? Are you really committed to taking care of your body? Are you really committed to learning some shit that's productive? You can learn a whole bunch of shit and it just be useless fucking information. And yet you're learning. But you're wasting your motherfucking time learning stupid ass, ignorant ass shit. All information ain't good information. What the fuck are you focused on? What the fuck are you committed to? We got to grow the fuck up. We got to grow the fuck up. All information ain't good information. You could spend years studying the wrong shit. You could spend years studying useless shit. It's been people, and there's so many motherfuckers that spend years going to school, doing the fucking homework, doing fucking research, doing fucking term papers and all this other bullshit, studying for fucking exams and writing papers and all this other stupid shit just to graduate and never ever fucking use their fucking degree. Never work a day in what they went to school for. Never work a motherfucking day in all the years, all the time, all the energy they invested into that fucking paper. They were committed to that fucking degree. Only to find out later, I don't even like this shit. I don't even want to deal with this shit. I don't even want to work. I don't know why I spent all that fucking time. I don't know why I spent all that motherfucking energy. I don't know why I spent all that motherfucking money on this fucking school, to pay for this fucking classes, to pay for this fucking degree that I really don't fucking like. I really don't want to do shit with this. I wasted 4, 6, 8, 10 years of my life to some bullshit. Bullshit. I don't want nothing to do with this shit. This ain't what brings me fucking peace. This ain't what brings me fucking happiness. This is not what brings me fucking joy. And I know this shit when I was studying it. I know this shit when I got into this fucking class. But I was trying to make my daddy happy. I was trying to make my mama happy. I was trying to do that. And we got all these fucking things that we've been so fucking committed to. So many of us, we've been in dead-end fucking relationships, committed to somebody who was lazy as fuck, committed to somebody we shouldn't even been attached to, committed to somebody who was dogging us the fuck out. Talking about being committed. What are you committed to? Why are you committed to that motherfucking job and you're fucking miserable as fuck? Why are you committed to that motherfucking job and they're constantly tearing you down and making you feel like you ain't shit and you're always fucking up? They're always on your fucking helmet. They're always judging you and putting you down and ostracizing you and doing the most, and you show up early, stay late, skip your breaks just to make them fucking happy, and you're never gonna make them happy. You're committed to a fucking boss that can't fucking stand you. You're committed to a fucking company that don't give a fuck about you. What are you committed to? Who are you committed to? Why are you committed to them? You gotta grow the fuck up. This is grown folk shit right here. Everybody ain't ready to hear this. This is grown folk shit. Grown folk ain't got shit to do with your age. Because there's a whole lot of quote unquote 40, 50, 30-year-olds, 60-year-olds that ain't grown the fuck up yet. They've been here a long fucking time and ain't did shit. They've been here a long fucking time and still stuck on the bullshit. And to each their own. They're entitled to live life however the fuck they want to. Just because they've been here 40, 50, 60 years don't mean that they've grown the fuck up. Don't mean that they got this shit figured out. Don't mean that they're committed to the right thing. They're doing the right thing. We gotta grow up. We have to grow the fuck up emotionally and stop playing fucking games. Stop wasting fucking time. I hope and pray that I said something to inspire you, to encourage you, or to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you. I love you guys. I do. Namaste. The God in me, the light in me, the love in me, the wisdom in me sees, recognizes, acknowledges, and cherishes the God, the love, the light, the wisdom in you. Happy healing, family. Peace.